I'm a little tougher now after making this movie. Also, if you need someone to cut a tree down, I'm your girl, because now I know how to use a chainsaw. Oh my gosh, I need to start posting some of my behind the scenes fight sequences because I had to do a lot of training for this movie because when you have a schedule and all these moving parts, you got to know what you're going to do before you get to set. So I was getting in shape for like months before the movie. And then on the day I worked with so many stunt coordinators. I mean, I even had scenes where I had to drive a car. So like my stunt double was teaching me how to do like donuts in the parking lot and like speed up really fast and then brake. So I learned a lot. I learned how to throw some punches and hold people up against walls. I'm a little tougher now after making this movie. Also, if you need someone to cut a tree down, I'm your girl, because now I know how to use a chainsaw.
We did a good amount of our own stunts, which was really fun. But that took a lot of choreography and we obviously worked really hard on it. But the thing is, things get crazy, things get wild when you're in a fight like that. I'm about to call Celeste out so hard. And so there's a moment when like I had to get like a running start and I literally monkey on top of the 6 foot whatever, Vince Vaughn. I'm very small, that's an accomplishment. And Celeste is meant to hit me with a frying pan. So she hits me and we do it a few times and the scene goes well and we cut and I get up off the ground and everybody's like, Misha, you're bleeding. Celeste managed to, with a fake frying pan, slice my forehead open and I'm like gushing blood on set. I'm like,
Now it's a horror movie.
Now it's a horror movie.
Really a horror movie. I know that whole day. I mean, we were working on choreographing it, like in the days leading up, and then when we got there, we were kind of just like, all right, we just have to like jump into it because that really was like, I had never done a fight scene before, and so it was like, it was really something we just had to like jump into.
It was amazing. So first of all, on that jump, there were like these little things in the room that I stepped on. Like there was like a box and there was a stool. So I was like step, and then just jumped. And like there was a mat there in case, you know, I missed Alan. And thank goodness he was there to catch me. What a guy. And then that scene, the same scene, there was this chain and it was just hanging in that, I don't know, what a weird classroom. It had a chain hanging from the ceiling. And I literally picked myself up like Tarzan and I pushed Alan with my feet, like pushed him, and he laid down on the table, and then the rest is, you have to see the movie to find out what happens, but it's pretty bloody disgusting. It totally stained. I was a little bit of a redhead after this. I mean, I had so much blood on me, and I just had to go home and like watch the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills every night to just like shake it off. I took a bath every night because there was a lot of blood involved. Too much. That was so funny. That wasn't written in the script. Like it was a breakfast scene and I thought to myself, well, that's what's so interesting about this movie. That's what makes it so funny is if you just really play the reality, like I'm really a serial killer and I'm really going to kill you, it's going to get funny. And in that scene, I was like, this guy doesn't use a fork and knife. That's not how this is going to go. And I just sat down and did exactly what you always wanted to do. Like I always wanted to do that. Eat my pancakes with my fingers and my eggs and just eat it all and mush it in your face and not even care at all. So that's, it was just honestly one of my favorite scenes to shoot. We did it like 20 times. I will never have to eat that again, but I still do. I love breakfast. It's one of my favorite meals. So maybe I'll eat it with my hands tomorrow.
We definitely came up with most of it, right? Yeah.
We did. No, actually, I'm pretty sure the idea was Vince's.
I think it was Vince's. And then
we came up with it on the spot.
And then we just kind of went for it. Like, I know I'm taking credit for the snap at the end, but that's truly just my gay ass being like, great, I did something. But I remember we came up with that. But the other thing was remembering it. It got easier as it went on, but like early on in shooting, it was like, 2 a.m. We're shooting outside of a football stadium at a high school. And at the part of the scene was like, we're going to leave with the handshake. The scene went great. The takes were awesome. And we get to the handshake. And I know you could see the fear in my eyes. I'm like, I don't know. So I'm like looking at you. Doing it.
I feel like we all got to that scene, like we all got to like the end of that one scene and we all just like put our hands out and like didn't know what to do.
Vince has the most, it's like an Energizer bunny, but in the size of a 6'5" serial killer. Like Vince is not only is he endlessly energetic and he's so kind and he's so generous, but he's really curious. So he's constantly asking questions, and he wants to know not just about the scene and about the what's going to happen next in terms of the action, but about you. Like we would have like real conversations, and sometimes we would get into like really deep talks. And Chris, our director, would be like, "Okay, in 3, 2, great. So we're going to talk about the socioeconomic climate. Great," and then we're shooting. And so he really keeps the energy up, and he's really a lovely human being to be around.
Honestly, it was pretty hard, but we like got a lot of our like laughs and our jokes out when we weren't rolling. So like when the cameras were rolling, we were like, all right, now it's time to be serious. We definitely like immediately clicked. Like me and Misha were like, all right, we're buddies now. Like just like from the very beginning.
Like we were shooting over Halloween, and so we did a Halloween in Atlanta, and we went out in short shorts, cut up tank tops as victims of a Chris Landon film, i.e. let's get a little slutty and go out to the bars. But it was super fun. They looped like 30 seconds of a song on like the volume of like a phone speaker over and over again. So it wasn't like lit dancing. It was like a bunch of people like, that's the beat.
That night, I mean, it was so much fun too. Like just, I mean, pre-COVID, like we were in like the whole crowd and all the extras were there, and it was like, it kind of felt like a little bit of a prom-y night. Like it was a good time.
I would just love to be a part of it. If we come back for a 3rd season, I am so in. I am the first one that'll say yes. And I'd like to see Abigail, she's always out there. She's doing something amazing. I'm sure it'll be doing something to piss her mom off as per usual. And I bet she's gonna look really cool while she's doing it because her style was pretty sick. But mostly I would just love to be a part of it. I just want to be back on that set with those women. Come on, Reese. Can't you make it happen?
Nose. No. Face. Beautiful. No face. No face. Invisible Man. Scary. Nose.
A scary clown.
Excuse me. You can honk the nose.
I was trying to honk it.
Okay, move on. Next, I want one.
Okay.
One word. Scream.
Yes.
Okay.
Talent.
Yeah.
Okay.
One word. Get out? I don't know. That's not one word. Crown the queen.
Halloween. I was like trying to do trick or treat.
Okay.
2 words. First word. Time. Getting something. Get out.
Amazing.